క్యాన్సర్స్కు ప్రపంచం అంతా రికమెండేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, అందరూ పాటిస్తున్నారు. ఏమిటి 4 క్యాన్సర్? ప్యాప్స్మియర్ అంటాం, ఆడవాళ్ళకు సర్వికల్ క్యాన్సరు రాకుండా ప్రతి సంవత్సరము 2 సంవత్సరాలకు ప్యాప్స్మియర్ చేసుకోవాలి. రెండోది, సిగరెట్ స్మోకింగ్ చేసిన వారికి 50 ఏళ్ళ తర్వాత సిటీ ఆఫ్ ది చెస్ట్, అది ప్రివెన్షన్ టెస్ట్గా రికమెండ్ చేశారు ఇంటర్నేషనల్ గైడ్ లైన్స్ ప్రకారం. మూడోది, కోలను మరి రెక్టమ్ క్యాన్సర్ రాకుండా 45 ఏళ్ళు వచ్చినప్పటికీ కొలనాస్కోపీ చేసుకోవాలనేసి ఇది ఇంటర్నేషనల్ అడ్వైస్. బ్రెస్ట్ క్యాన్సర్ నాలుగోది, మెమోగ్రఫీ అని మనం చేస్తాం. అంటే బ్రెస్ట్ ఎందుకు చేస్తాం? ఎర్లీ డిటెక్షన్ ఈ బ్రెస్ట్ మెమోగ్రఫీగా చేసుకోవచ్చు. లాస్ట్లీ ప్రాస్టేట్ క్యాన్సర్ ఒక బ్లడ్ టెస్ట్ ద్వారా పిఎస్ఏ అంటాం, అది అంతా పర్ఫెక్ట్ లేకున్నప్పటికీ కూడా ఒకవేళ పిఎస్ఏ అనే టెస్ట్ ఎక్కువగా ఉన్నప్పటికీ ఆ పేషెంట్ మేము క్లోజ్ ఫాలోఅప్లో పెడతామన్నట్టు. ఇటువంటి 4-5 క్యాన్సర్స్కు ఆల్రెడీ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ ప్రివెంటబుల్ టెస్ట్ ఉన్నాయి, కానీ ప్రజలు అది అందుకోవాలి.
We at Continental acknowledge that each one of us has so much power to bring awareness, prevention and change.
Roughly every year about 10 million people die in the world with cancer. But interestingly, 70% of these people who die is happening in the lower and the middle income countries, 70% of that. The reason being, cancer is diagnosed extraordinarily late. They present to the doctors, in a stage where it becomes incurable. And that's one of the reasons why, the majority of the deaths are happening, in these countries.
Sometimes in life, some personal loss leads to public good. When Sir Durab Tata lost his wife Meherbai, he gave the nation the Tata Memorial Hospital, which treats thousands of patients. Similar thing happened in the United States, and President Biden lost his son, Joe Biden. He launched the Cancer Moonshot Program, committing millions of dollars for this public support.
Cancer in India, the leading sign is lung. Why? Smoking. Childhood cancers, 0 to 14 is lymphoid leukemia. Alcohol, 30.1% was the leading attributable risk of factor in India. And it causes mouth cancer. 30% of cancers in India are what I call the Indian cancer disease, which is mouth cancer. Tobacco use is 43%. Air pollution is 43%. Nobody talks about air pollution as a big risk. Air pollution is a big risk.
So therefore, early cancer detection and also prevention are critical to improve and save lives of people across the world.
We've heard the figures. India, 140 million people, 1.4 million cancer patients, new cancer patients each year. And by the year 2050, it gets a bit woolly, the predictions, but it almost certainly is double, 2.8 million, something like that. You just haven't got the resources to treat all those patients with the high technology. There aren't enough Continental Hospitals in the country to deal with your population. And it's not just India. As Ravi said, total global cancer burden will reach 35 million by 2050. That was released on World Cancer Day last week. So we have a problem, and we've all got the same problem. Doesn't matter what colour, what race, what religion you are, you have a problem as a human race. We've got to do something. And the best way to deal with it is to reduce the cancer burden in the world.
three important genetic tests to empower individuals who can take this up as a strategic management thing in fight against cancer. One is cancer predisposition test. It offers early detection capabilities. Then hereditary cancer screening test is one of the most important, which conceptualizes and analyzes genetic behavioral pattern, and if there are any hereditary things we have taken from the family members. And this particular test offers knowledge on preventive measures. And one last test, as it was expressed by the learned doctors, the gene sequencing by DNA testing, it helps us to give us the early detection of cancer. And this test offers precision participation of genetic alterations and communication of various forms of cancer. And this is the test which is done by drawing a simple drop of blood.